So hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. First nigga gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Y'all so hard.
Tori, we're here. We're live. We're going.
You didn't warn
Are
me.
you pumped or what?
Where's the intro that I sent you, man?
Yeah, I've got it. Let's kick her
My
off.
Bluetooth speaker's on.
Oh my God, what are you doing? Fix it.
I'm fixed.
Alrighty, Tors.
Right.
Should we do this?
Yeah, because we've
get
got
that in
beautiful
ya.
people. We've got beautiful people
Are
already
there
here,
people here?
man.
That's out of
Yes,
control, guys.
we've got the
Let's
gorgeous
fucking kick her
humanimals.
off.
Humanimals here. Pop out chat. I'm doing that.
There we go.
StreamYard.
Humanimal, Smooth Criminal. Who's Smooth Criminal? They're on the channel.
Hey.
They're here. They're ready to
That's
go.
me. That's
Miss
me, you
Kay,
Wally.
welcome. Cracking it.
Oh, I've got
we
this
got a full
sorted.
show tonight, Tori.
I've popped out my chat from YouTube and it's over now with StreamYard so I can see what's
Oh,
going on.
so
I'm
have it.
pumped.
Yeah.
Pumped.
Have it on the right side. That's what I do. Put it
Yeah,
over
mine's
other
on the
comments.
right side. Yeah,
That's the only way to
exactly.
do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
of course it
Welcome,
is.
peeps.
Well, I
We're
could
here.
block you out, I guess. We are here.
Nah.
It's been crazy
I'm
getting
the
everything
star
ready.
of the show, Tori. Why would you want to block this? Anyway, cheers, everyone. Drink up.
Drink up. Grab your mega pints.
Woo!
Who else? We've got to say g'day as well to Miss Kay. Is Miss Kay
I
back?
did that. It's already done. I've done the intros. I've said hi. 1971. Don't know what that's a reference to, but good on ya.
It's the year
Everyone jacked?
Humanimal was born, man.
Oh, wow. Old age.
I'm jacked and I'm pumped. Let's
Well
do
past
this.
the wall at that stage, hey?
When the war is over. It could
that a
just
song?
be the three of us. Yeah, it's Cold Chisel, man.
That's four, isn't it? Humanimal and Miss K. That makes four of us.
Miss Kay hasn't said g'day again yet. So
Oh, well, she's missing out. Played some yay at the beginning. Got everyone jacked up. Now we're
We
ready to go.
did. And you're kicking off the show this week too, because last week I kicked it off with sexy breakfasts.
Oh, well, we better get straight into it.
Let's
What
get
do
into
I
it,
have
Groove.
first?
What have you got first?
I've got so many to choose from this week, Tors. You wouldn't believe it.
Ooh,
There's quite a few going on. There is
four
quite a
will
few.
be fine. 4 will be fine.
Yeah, well, I've had to narrow it down. I had at least 8, maybe 7. I can't remember,
Been-
but there was a lot. But I've
You've been
narrowed it down to 4 for
pinching
everyone tonight.
videos. Busy pinching videos of someone else's YouTube channel.
Hey, how dare you? I've got one video this week. It is
Look
from someone
out.
else's channel because that's how YouTube works, Tori. I know you're a boomer, but that's how it works. People
Gen X,
upload things on
baby.
YouTube.
Gen X.
Yeah, boomer, Gen X, you know,
Very different. Thank you very much, millennial.
Potato.
food face.
potato. All right.
Tomato.
yes.
Tomato.
What?
Look, Humanimals,
No, it's
Jack,
tomato.
Jules, thrilled and skilled.
There you go. All over it.
Raising
I
the
think
bar
I'll
there,
start it
Humanimals.
off. I'll start it off with a bloody YouTube video from someone's channel because that's
Yeah.
how YouTube works, guys. And we'll kick it off. This one's called Boom. So make sure you are ready for this.
What the hell are you on, man? Red
Just
Bulls.
high on life, Tours. High on
Sounds
bloody
like
life.
it. Savannah. Woo-hoo. Hey, gorgeous.
Oh, boo, boo. Nah, welcome, Sav. What do you call this, though? Huh? Bit fucking late.
She's
5
here.
minutes late.
Stop it.
How dare
Stop
ya.
it, man. It's not even 5 minutes yet. It's 5 minutes
Go back.
now.
Watch it from the beginning.
You don't
times
need
2,
to,
catch
Savannah.
up.
You didn't.
All
You
right?
didn't miss anything.
We are all jacked up this week,
Miss
Sav. Make sure you're
Clay.
ready.
Oh, Finn thinks he's cool, Savannah.
I am cool. What are you talking about?
Well, he thinks that Sonny's making him look even cooler.
My future. So, did you not see the intro video? I'm jacked. Okay, if you saw my eyes, I'd be bulging out right now.
We
So
know
jacked
you're
up.
jacked.
That's what I'm
Please.
saying. That's what I'm saying. You guys aren't
You
keeping up
can't.
with me.
I'm so
anyway,
with
there's
you,
been a
man. I
bloody-
don't know how because I'm exhausted, but here we go. Woo!
There's been
yeah.
there's been a bloody awakening. People are starting to wake up to this bloody climate change foo-hoo.
Why are
wahoo.
we long distance again? You always get upset about me doing that.
Because we're about to watch something, Tori. You can't go us full screen with the video playing.
Oh, I thought you could down
Use
the
this
side.
thingy
but-
here. Use this thingy here.
Hi, everybody.
All right, let's kick it off. So I'll make
using
Greta.
hysterical,
He's getting called
spoiled
out
people
now.
like Greta Thunberg. Clearly, we are dealing with a belief system and cult rather than a scientifically based organization. Carbon dioxide is a gas that currently represents 0.041% of the whole atmosphere. Despite this small percent, for decades now, campaigns are ran to make people believe that man-made CO2 is the cause of the climate change. The solution proposed to fight climate change are higher taxes and more state control, as well as less rights and options for the people. The declared objective is to change our behavior through higher taxes and prices, while fighting climate change is just a pretext to do it. People deserve a better future, but we clearly cannot achieve that by passing laws that are making them poorer,
Good.
while
Can we
a small
pause for a
elite is
sec?
getting richer by selling and forcibly selling them products.
We
And
can now because now it's been a minute. So basically, everyone's getting fed up now. This guy's at the European bloody summit, and he's starting to call out the BS that's been going on. Whoo!
Yeah,
He goes on
but he's-
fire tours.
Yeah, but well, I hope so, because at the moment he just sounds like a robot spinning out of control. I'm struggling
Well-
to keep up with him.
Well, you would, because he's blasting. This guy has been watching Kanye all week, all right? He's fired up.
He does. He sounds constipated. He sounds constipated, man.
But get ready for this. He starts putting people on the firing line, saying all
He
you're
better.
suggesting is hiring our taxes and taking all of our freedoms away from us with no fucking solution.
services that they do not need or want, but are allegedly saving the planet.
Relationship of Greta Thunberg to the IPCC. Do you think that she's a scientist? She's part of the scientific process of the IPCC.
He's speaking some made-up
and I
language.
would not
No one knows what he's
comment on your
He looks like Kevin
characterization of
Spacey.
her as a hysterical person.
Yeah, he probably
Sam
molested
Neill.
I
children
also
as well.
think that she has grown
Allegedly.
beyond school age by now.
And I'm glad that you asked this,
Molly,
because
molly,
it is
molly.
surprising that when we talk about an important topic like this, in the media, for example, and even in this plenary, people like Greta Thunberg are more quoted than actual experts. So I'm asking you in reply, what is the expertise of Greta Thunberg
What is the expertise? Who are these people? What gives them the right to say how we should live our lives? Here we go.
of Bill Gates, for example, to lecture
Not
us,
Billy.
to force us, to lobby us, to pass laws, to violate people's rights, and for them to make money? No, you answer exactly what I asked. Because if these are scientists, look, science is based on facts, not on propaganda. Everything that we heard here, everything that we heard here,
Propaganda.
it's simply propaganda.
Thank you
and
very
not
much,
fact.
Mr. Turkis.
You have to explain to the Europeans
Mr. Turkis,
why a gas
you don't have
of
the floor, please.
0.041% of the atmosphere is causing all these catastrophes they are claiming.
Mr.
Thank you.
Turkis.
Boy, now that's how you bloody do it. Walking off like a champ. Look at that. So there you go. Even people at the EU bloody summit are now starting to speak up against this shit. Starting to catch on, Tours. Starting to catch on.
I feel like he was the
Hmm.
batshit part of that story, not Greta.
He just called out Bill Gates and Greta at the EU summit, the European summit.
And
How
he
was that,
did.
actually?
Look at that guy's face on the screen. You tell
Yeah,
me
look at
he
him.
didn't think he was
Like a smug
batshit.
motherfucker.
I think he thought he was like, okay, keep going. I don't know. I mean, it sort of reminds me of Bullhorn Betty, who's a notorious YouTube disaster,
Mm.
going into her local council, a bit like our buddy, but nowhere near as hilarious. He kind of reminded me of her.
Well, I don't think this guy is a comedian. I think he is very much an
Clearly not.
EU higher up. In fact, we can see his position. I think it said it at the beginning.
Christian
Oh,
Terry.
he's
then
a
the same-
parliamentar. So that's like a senator, but for the parliament. So member of the European Parliament, Christian Terhes. There you go. So
Christian
not
Perez.
there you go. Calling out old
Christian
G Dog and B Dog. G and B are getting
Tez.
effed up.
Oh, I should have, since you're running the show, I should have got you doing all the scribing as well.
Well, let's not get carried away now, Tours. I don't even know how to be on a 3rd grade level.
It would suffice. It's batshit after all. Close shots, come on, Ben. Close shots.
Hey, I'm doing it. It takes a while to kick in, all right?
Oh, does it? Interesting. Scout Inquirer, hello.
Welcome, Scout.
beautiful.
Good on ya.
Before we forget,
for showing
gratuitous Sunny shot. Guess where she is?
Where?
On the ottoman.
On the poof.
On her ottoman. She's on her
That's
poof.
clearly
yes.
a poof.
Her poof. She sure is on her poof. All right. I am bringing you a story
Go on then.
from.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen these on stores?
Wait a minute. There's no. Huh? That's not the story. Wait a minute. What's going on here? The story hasn't got any. There's no words. But obviously there was a video that went.
You're going to have to narrate it.
I'm just going to pause the video first. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Because it had played, and it was another video that made no. Oh, now there's a friggin' ad. Hang on.
Wow. While Tours is doing that, what should we go
talk
with?
amongst yourselves.
I was looking at watches today. I'm like, what do I want? Silver or gold? So I just went with both today, you know? Change it up. Future's looking so bright.
Did you go silver and gold?
Vote down. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, share it around. Send the invites out, people. Get people coming on. We need more guests. We need more viewers.
I don't know what to do. Oh, hang on.
These Rolexes don't pay for themselves, guys. Come on.
You did not get a Rolex. No way.
No, I definitely don't have 2 on. That would be absolutely absurd, Tori. What's wrong?
I used to wear. It's not a Rolex. I used to wear 2 swatches at the same time back in the 80s.
Out of control. I'm doing this.
I know.
I would never do this in real life.
All right. Here we go.
You used to wear 2 watches actual. Why?
Yeah, 2 swatch watches at the same time. It was a trend.
That better? Is that better, Sav? See the eyeballs? The greeny brown? The greeny brown, hey? Liking that? That's what I thought.
The greeny brown.
They change colours, all right? Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're brown. Today it looks like they're
I'm the
mixed.
same as you, Savannah. That's the only time you wear the sunnies indoors. Unless you're Corey Hart. He wore his at night. Scout is loving the hat because
thank you.
That's where she is. It's her spot.
Good on you, Scout.
Are you going to share my video?
Well, are you going to fucking tell me that it's up there or what? I'm just talking.
No, you have to. I'm sorry, but when I'm producing, I've got to keep a sharp eye down below.
My God. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Now it starts.
I'm just doing it to you because, I deserve it. Here we go. This is a ridiculous story that's come out, and I agree it's absolute nonsense. Let me know what you think.
Are you going to give us an intro to it? What's going on?
Jesus, dude. Can we just play it?
Well, you got to do an intro for it. We always do intros for it.
That is the intro. The video speaks for itself.
Very quickly,
Absolute
the most
nonsense.
depressing news I read today is apparently that eating hot chips makes you more likely to be depressed. I think that is absolute nonsense. Whichever scientist came up with this stuff is full of crap. They cure depression.
And you know that this isn't true because if it was, I'd be the most depressed person on the planet.
I went to the footy, paid $7.50 for a bucket of chips. I was depressed.
Fucking shut up, lady.
Oh, look, stop it. I didn't heckle your last one, which no one in the chat even understood what the point of it was.
You definitely.
But what a ridiculous study. The study has revealed the study has revealed that eating fries, French fries, potato chips, like hot chips, call them what you want, makes you depressed. And I agree with the last guy who said he paid $7.50 for a tiny little bucket at the footy. Now that is depressing.
That is ridiculous.
Come on, is there nothing better than
why are they wearing trees
winter on a really cold day for Anzac Day? It was bits of rosemary, mate. Lest we forget
Anzac Day.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
No, well, you need to research more. It's
Isn't
not
it
just about poppies. That's one of them.
No,
yes.
it's about opium. isn't it?
Finn, come on. Be respectful, lest we forget. So yeah, I'm keen to see what Animal can't focus on a thing. Love yous all though. Love yous too. I'm trying to highlight the comments like I normally do, but because
Aussie
Finn is
Tad,
driving,
welcome.
Hey
Good on
Aussie
ya.
Tad. Because Finn's driving the bus, he's not highlighting your comments. So bad luck, bruisers. But yeah, hot potatoes. Yeah, the best ones are the ones you make yourself for sure. However, just down the road from me is a cafe that does the best. And on a really cold day when you've gone for a walk right up to the river and back down the whole length of the beach and your hands are starting to get frostbite and your nose is cold, you pull into Park Cafe and grab yourself a little tub of their chips. Oh, my God. There's nothing better. That crunch, the salt.
I don't think I've ever been to the beach and had my nose freeze from how cold it's been. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. What are you doing at the beach?
I'm walking a long distance in 5-degree weather. I love the cold. And thank you, Miss K. Teach Finn a few lessons because he's got absolutely no clue.
Since when did they start doing a whole tree on your lapel? That's ridiculous.
It wasn't. It was just a sprig of rosemary. Rosemary's quite a bulky herb.
Freaking large. The hell?
Well, he's trying to remember a lot, okay?
How is that remembering? What does that have to do with remembering things?
We're not going to have an intense conversation about the significance of rosemary in regard to Anzac Day. Like, talk about anything. You can't take the piss out of Anzac Day.
Is that my
Although,
phone?
I've always thought Dawn Service is a good name for a porn star.
I think that's my phone ringing. Hold on. Nah, fuck. I'll let it ring out. All good. Whoever's calling, they'll call back.
I don't know what you're on, but holy hell, I don't want any of it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I don't think potato chips or French fries make you depressed, and I agree. What a load of nonsense.
And we are scientists, so everything we say on here is factually true. Take that to your doctors and let them know.
What a dumb survey.
Was it a survey or was it a science thing?
It was I don't know, I can't even remember because you talked over the top of it and the point of it got lost in your babbling. It was some sort of study. I'm going with study.
You keep insulting the host on here, you're going to get a 5-minute timeout, all right?
I'm used to that. Don't you
all right, here we go, Tors. Get ready for some
I'm an experienced troll, man. I get timed out a lot. Okay. Oh, look out.
Samba dancer goes in for surgery on her uterus at Brazilian hospital and wakes up with her arm amputated. Tori, so a little bit of a.
Can you just say that U word again?
The uterus. So
are you sure that's how we say it?
So as you can see here, this dancing lady has a bandage around her arm for an operation that was meant to be happening on her uterus. So I don't think she's too pleased. She doesn't look too happy about it. I shouldn't laugh. No. That's fucking serious. But what the actual fuck, Tori?
What's her mum doing? Is her mum reading a magazine or something?
Yeah, she's not interested. She doesn't care. She's just reading her.
That's just appalling. This girl, oh my God.
He can see her samba dancing with a full arm. Uterus.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
Arms, all right.
Back in the good old days. There she's doing the little twirls.
Yeah, there we go. Look at her go. Look how happy she is. Even though she's got a messed up uterus. You know?
Yeah.
And not so happy now. Woken up out of surgery. No bloody left arm. Holy dooly, Tori. Talk about a crazy story right there.
So does the article explain it? And also, are they suing the crap out of this hospital?
I would hope so, but at the same time, it's not a first world country, so I don't know how well the suing is going to go. But there you go. Come out with one arm. Yeah, I don't know if you choose get tired.
Did you just say you don't know how the swimming's going to go?
Suing. How the suing's going to go.
Oh, I think you said
Jesus
swimming.
Christ.
And I just pictured her going around in circles in a pool.
There you go. So here we go. Miss K coming in with some facts. It's grown on Gallipoli. It's a simvol. I believe that means symbol.
Don't be critical of typos. You just said tours or something before Come on. Come on.
Herb grows wild in the Gallipoli Peninsula in Turkey. I believe that's meant to be Turkey as well. There we go.
That's often how it's
Someone
spelled.
wished me a happy Anzac Day the other day. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think people were excited because you get a holiday. They forget why.
Yeah. Lead, we forget. Tori.
I got a gorgeous my local community. Community group did little knitted. I've got to show it. It's so cute.
Yeah, go on. Just so everyone understands, I was in the military for 6 years, so I do fucking have my respect in order. And I go to dawn service every bloody year. I was up this year at 5, all right? In fact, I was up all night, but I was ready for it.
Can we get Stumpy off the screen so I can show everyone?
Nah. Well, go on.
This is what the girls, like my local community,
a knitted poppy.
Yeah. How cute.
Did they knit any opium for you? What does that look like?
No, they didn't. But isn't that gorgeous? Like everyone that went to dawn service, well, everyone except the people who arrived late got one of these. And I think it's just so cute, huh?
Are we all smashed tonight? You better be. So I know you're smashed every night, you bloody loose cannon. Look at you. 6 years, you're 12. How dare you? I'm 7.5, all right?
I'm 9 3/4.
And smoking too much rosemary. Oh, we know what that's talking about. Sav's high on the mushies again.
Finn's just pumped because he's the host for the first time.
Exactly. Ever. I'm in charge. All right? I'm the captain now, Tours. I'm the bloody captain.
And we are the Titanic. This show, I can't muck around.
So there we go.
I thought that was very cute.
Tours. No left arm after getting her tubes tied.
Yeah, no. I think Stumpy's going to be hard to beat. That's for sure.
Wow. Let's have some respect, all right?
I hope she's.
And you come in making jokes about it. That's not
because it's a comedy-based show, isn't it? All right. What have we got now? We're going over to the tweeters.
The tweeters, yeah. The tweeters. All right, guys, we're going on to the tweeters.
To the tweeters.
No, my auto incorrect is possessed. Your auto correct? Is that what you meant to say?
He is like a kid in a lolly shop or a bull in a china shop. Isn't that another? Like China is in porcelain.
What are you talking about?
It's a segue to my story, which is from China, and it's been sitting under you backstage for about a minute.
China's a small country off Japan, all right?
He said her Dolores. The word, yes, I know what word rhymes. Anytime you want to share, you go for it, Finn.
I will pop that up right now, Tours. There we go.
So over to China, and
here we go.
Yeah, there museums all over China that are collecting anything that Xi Jinping has used, and they're being displayed in these museums like they're treasure. So the most latest one is a wireless microphone that he used apparently when he was launching a ship. But he's also, they like wherever he goes, whatever he touches, they grab it and they put it in these museums. There's like a towel that he wiped his hands on as a guest somewhere. And the Chinese think that these are like, sacred artifacts, and they're lining up in the droves to check out what's going on. The Great Translation movement has been, well, I didn't get very far into it because, as you know, I had quite a flurry going on to get everything ready to go live because I had to reassemble my rig because I was using it all to shoot Auroras the other night. But yeah, as far as I got into it, it's everything down to like wrappers. If he's eaten a cookie and there was a wrapper around it, towels, face washes, the microphone, keys, like anything that he touches, as soon as he's gone, they're like into a Ziploc bag and whisked off to a museum. And they're all labeled and presented like a, see if I can show. I wonder what happens if I click on this. No, I'll go here.
Wow.
Oh, that wasn't where I went. There was some other place that I went, but it had, I mean, there's the microphone again, but there was a link somewhere and it took me to, maybe I just whacked it into the Google Museum, the Google machine.
You're on bloody drugs tonight, Tors.
It's really like, it's mindless crap, basically, that they're collecting. Oh, hang on a sec. I do know where I might be able to find a few more items. But I mean, this is insane. Like they're walking past, beautiful old Chinese artifacts from the Ming Dynasty. They're just like cruising by. They don't care. So they can line up and see a microphone that he used. I mean, it's just insane.
Do you think they'll put it all in his funeral building when he
phone charger, earbuds, a little makeup removing thing, a plate that he had a bread roll on? and they don't care about the Ming Dynasty. China, they're queuing up to see his crap. Will we be able to one day go there and see his butt plug?
You might. I mean, a world leader's butt plug, that's definitely what you want to see.
I just find that, for considering the might and power of a country like China, I find this so bizarre that souvenirs of grubby items that their president has touched being, wow, you've already booted me.
No, that was an accident.
But I just think it's, to me, this is absolute batshit and just goes to show where their importance lies. And they probably all line up just for fear of being shot if they don't, They're like, we better go and have a look at his used toilet paper roll because if not, we might be taken to a remote beach at midnight and never be seen again.
They'll come around and knock on your door and ask if you've been, and they'll quiz you on what's there. And so if you don't know,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. So anyone traveling to China, forget the Ming Dynasty and all the other dynasties. Head straight to see the latest bit of rubbish the president has walked past or touched. China is built on plugs for sure.
All right, here we go. Next story. This one's for Sav. Chucking this out there. Space Force chief says US is facing a new era of threats beyond Earth. So they're getting ready for some space battles, Tors. Bloody space battles going on. Can you believe this? So this guy, obviously the head of Space Force, General B. Chance Saltzman. What a name.
Yeah.
The threats that we are forced to on our orbit capabilities from our strategic competitors have grown substantially, Saltzman says. The U.S. Special Forces' second ever chief of space operations said in a CNBC interview after the speech, the congestion we're seeing in space with tracked objects and the number of satellite payloads and just the launches themselves have grown at an exponential rate. So they're going to start shooting space junk out of space and basically getting ready for it. The sky's getting too clogged up. In space. So they're getting ready for it. Or are they getting ready for aliens? Who knows?
More space junk.
Probably not.
I mean, my stance. I've been unbelievably vocal about the amount of space junk out there. This doesn't please me at all, Finn.
Well, Saltzman is agreeing with you. He reckons we're going to start facing a new era of these things. We got to get ready.
Do you know what I'm hoping we're facing? I'm hoping. I don't know if you've seen them, but I love them on YouTube where people have thrown litter out of their cars and someone comes along and picks it all up and throws it back in. Nice. Oh, I love that. So all the aliens, they're just going to start gathering up all the shit we've put out there and just start hurling it back at us.
That would be something.
That would be something.
So you're going down the conspiracy route there, Sav? Maybe they're saying they're doing it for all this space junk, but maybe it's really aliens. Who knows? We know. It's definitely space junk.
It's exciting.
I have woken on the remote beaches, champagne bottle in one hand, budgie smugglers in the other. Good times. Don't know what that has to do with anything that we're talking about.
I totally did. It was me talking about the Chinese being taken to remote beaches at midnight if they didn't go to the Museum of Trash. Yes. Space junk is boring and it's disgusting, except if it's a Chinese weather balloon. That is good space junk.
Yeah. Well, maybe not, but
it is to me. Now, Finn, have you ever run a marathon?
No.
Imagine if you did run a marathon, right?
Yes.
And you didn't plan it terribly well. For some reason, you decided to do it in a costume, which in itself makes it a lot trickier, right? But if you're going to go to the extreme lengths to put together a pretty good costume and be fit enough to run in the marathon, probably the one thing you want to make sure is when it gets to the end, you're able to cross the line. Here we go.
All right. Go on. Give her a play.
Oh, there he is.
Wow. He's actually beating people. That's impressive.
He's doing all right. I mean, there's people ahead of him.
He's not in last place.
He ain't coming. No, he's not last. You'll see shortly. He was well placed. And then,
He can't fit under.
Design flaw. Oops.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Meanwhile, everyone is like, people are just walking past him at this point. Like, the crowd's going wild. And it's taking quite a few people to see if they can help him finish. But let's see how we go. They're like, bend over, Neville. Bend over. Come on, mate. Bend down. Here we go, mate.
I think his name's Ben, actually. Big Ben, they call him.
Meanwhile, these old codgers are still stuffing around with Big Ben. And look at how many people are crossing. And look how fit some of these people were. And he was beating them.
Yeah. How did he?
I mean, come on.
That's impressive. Wow.
Yay! And there he is. Batshit crazy.
Is that someone else's video? Did you just play someone else's video to us?
Finn, that's not what I was referring to earlier.
If you do that again, all right?
Are such a catty little bitch. I'm talking about people that have grabbed news stories and put all these funny graphics and stuff together that you show us, which I love. I was just having a chuckle because last week all 4 came from the same channel. And
it wasn't last week. It was a few ago.
The week before, yeah, but you have done it. So Big Ben probably should have been a slightly smaller Ben.
You got me.
Yep. So there you go. Go to that extreme length, fit enough to beat all those healthy people in a Big Ben costume, but minor detail. Always check out the height of the finish line.
Yeah. As we say here on Batshit, always check the height of the finish line before you go running. All right?
Always.
This is life advice here on Batshit. All right?
Big Ben limbo. Exactly. It reminds me of a friend of mine, though. She was stoned off her tartars one day on her deck, and her house is in Adelaide.
That's for people who don't know what tartars are.
Up in the Adelaide Hills, looking down over a highway. And she sees this truck go down the highway, and it's got this pole just shooting straight off the back of it up to a certain, like a huge pole. And she's looking at it going, what the hell is that? Like, wouldn't you have a piece of wood lying down or a longer truck or whatever? Why would you have this huge pole standing up? Anyway, about 5 minutes later, another truck went past and it had a giraffe in a trailer on the back of it. And the pole in front was to check the height of the bridge so that the giraffe didn't get knocked out.
Not going to pull a bloody hangover. Knock the giraffe's head off.
But Tanya was like, whoa. And then she's like, when she worked out what was going on, she's like, man, that's so cool. Giraffes' lives matter.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Not cool that there was a giraffe in South Australia because they're not endemic, but, you know, that's another story for another day. They're not a naturally local animal.
Giraffes in Australia? Yeah. We've got heaps of giraffes here, don't we?
In South Australia, in the Adelaide Hills? No.
They come from the Northern Territory, don't they? Just like the camels. They came over with the camels, didn't they?
Better just smash the pole than the giraffe.
The natural camels we have here in the desert.
Yeah, and I've got a giraffe in my backyard. Very endemic. Very endemic in southern Tasmania.
You're bloody out of control.
Whoa, Finn.
No, I mean, I was talking about the story, Tori. What were you thinking about? That's disgusting. Are we smashing through the stories too quick? I don't know.
I'm happy with the speed with which we're going.
I feel like I've gone through all of mine already, and I'm on my last one almost.
Correct. And I'll be on my last one. I know we have been smashing because you're on like we either get
I'm all jacked up.
exhausted
Yeah.
straight off work, very slow, yawning and falling asleep kind of fin, or we get this high-speed
That's
fin.
fair.
So, yeah.
Well, you know what we should do? We should just play some music, get everyone pumped up. What do you reckon?
I don't think we need to do that.
It's only right that we be fair. I'm psycho. I'm lipo to go Michael. Take your pick. Jackson.
Nah, just kidding. Oh, if only I could have shared that with everyone. Tori was dancing backstage. That was off tap.
Oh, it's going off, I know. Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what I got next.
What do you got, man?
Oh, here we go.
Run
Story
along.
about the old Target in the States. So I don't know if you've seen this one, Tors, but get this right. San Francisco Target puts inventory on lockdown amid crime spree. So the the stealing has been getting so bad down there that they've locked up everything. Everything.
Whoa.
Look at it. Holy dooly doors. Can you imagine? Imagine going to Woolies and seeing this. Holy
That's crazy.
Fuck. That's how bad it is there now.
So if you want to purchase one of those things,
Yeah.
how do you do it? Do you have to go and get someone to unlock it and give it to you, or?
That's what I was thinking. They're going to have people standing in every aisle going around and unlocking it for everyone.
Yeah, and like walking along with the shopper, because the shopper might want several items in that aisle, right?
Oh, wow.
You make everything groovy.
Petrograph.
Aussie giraffe from
Jesus Christ, Ab, you got to stop talking like that.
Definitely a
This is a Fiji
female.
show, all right? Unreal. What are they going to do? They're literally going to have people unlocking it so that they can get in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not going to be feasible, surely.
No.
How's the store going to stay open with this?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not even good stuff. That's toothpaste on the left. That's literal toothpaste. Look at that. And Connie's too. I suppose you got to lock up the Connie's.
Wow, but
look at
I
it all.
guess, yeah, I mean, someone's going to have to follow you if you want numerous items, because they're all your standard sort of, personal care items.
Cleaning products? Like,
I bought the other day, I normally go to my butcher, but it was shut for a funeral. So I went and grabbed, I had to get some groceries from a supermarket, and I reluctantly went, I need to just get some lamb. I'll grab it here. And the packet of lamb that I bought had a thing on it that said it's got some sort of security thing, because lamb is so expensive that people are obviously pinching lamb. So it had like a sticker thing on the packaging that had to basically, once it was scanned, it would deactivate it. So they've got like a security tag thing happening on all the lamb products because of how pricey it is.
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't actually eat them. They're in my freezer. I might be able to show it to you if you want to see it. Weird.
Lamb. That's unreal. I've never heard that for lamb.
Do you want me to grab it? I'll show you. Give me a sec.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. What can we do in the meantime, everyone? If only we could do something,
Also hard, got a broke clock, pro leads, don't tick tock. All the bars that's loose, hit it behind all the shit. Right?
Yeah.
Also hard, I'm shocked too. I'm supposed to be locked up too.
Supposed to be locked up, guys.
You need grass, get fucked up.
Oh, they get fucked up in Paris. They get fucked up in Paris, guys. Oh. Should we keep going? Oh, there we go. Tori's got it.
Where is it?
Go on, chuck it
See
up
there?
Yeah. Security protected.
And then it
Oh,
had
wait,
like
sorry.
over the top of it, I'm just going to put it back in the freezer, but over the top of it, it had like a little hologram sticker thing, and they took it off.
Wow.
And I
So
went
that goes off
through.
if you walk through the bloody scanners, does it?
Yeah, it must, because I went through the self
Check out.
serve thing and got the red light when I scanned it, because I had to come and take the
Oh, wow.
sticker up. Yeah.
Wow.
Bizarro.
They'll be doing that for eggs soon. Bloody hell. Druggos steal meat and take it to their dealer to swap for drugs. I don't know how factually correct that one is, guys. Don't quote her on that one. They need an assistant per customer. It like logistically, even if they had one person in the aisle, right? Like I'm breaking this down far more than it needs to be broken down. But if they had one person per aisle, what if you got 10 people in the aisle? What are they going to do? Rush between them all? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But even when the beeper goes off, no one stops them. Yeah, you're right. They'll just run out with it. What's the beeper going to do?
Look at Sunny.
That's a fact. There you go.
Look at Sunny chilling like a villain. She's hanging upside down off it, like she's holding on with her. So her paw, she's clinging up, but her head is down here. That's one chill feline,
isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a thing. Finn, I've seen it. Yeah.
Even when the beeper goes off,
way too many drug dealers buying your shrooms. All right, Seth, you got to cut that out.
Tim Tams are twice as expensive now. Why?
Really? There you go. Everything will be on the rise soon. The banks
all the groceries. But the reason I was running around getting props like this and the Lamb was trying to extend the show out to that, 1 hour target.
Well, you added a good 5 minutes on, so that's all that counts.
Mm-hmm. So what was your story was Tajay and wow.
Unlock.
She is a very happy cat. She is the chillest floof ever. I mean, seriously.
Look at her.
And she's got her paws crossed like that too while she's in that position. Her 2 paws that are on the chair, one is pinned. And she's lying like a lady with her paws crossed.
Wow.
You're so
that
cute,
is the plan,
Sonny.
Sav. That is the 2030 plan. So make it also for people to afford it. And that's how you get everyone to turn vegan. We've talked about this. This has been on the show before. This is Klaus Schwab's plan. He's talked about this on the show. Like, that is genuinely the plan.
Drum roll, Finn. Drum roll, Finn.
Doom.
It's
doom, 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 doom.
Introducing Wokey of the Week.
Oh, my God. Wokey of the Week.
Yep.
Who's got
Are you ready for this?
Oh, are you going to give us an intro? What's she doing?
This one tells you everything you need to know, I think. I mean, I don't understand most of it.
Multiple sets of pronouns, eh? Having more than one.
Let's see what you think of this Grooveroonies.
Pronouns are they, she, or he, and here's how I like them used. Hi, my name is Zoe Stoller, and I am a gender fluid content creator and social worker. Not everyone who's gender fluid will use multiple sets of pronouns, but I do. And even those who do use multiple sets of pronouns might have different nuances and expectations with how they want people to use them. I personally...
How they want people to use them. And can I just say, Zoe, stop fucking around with all your pronouns and get some shampoo. Your hair's very greasy. But anyway.
Go get a husband.
I can smell it through the screen. I can seriously, her hair's bugging me. But, yep, we'll keep going. Now, I hope everyone's taking notes because, the last thing we want to do is upset any of these people with all their pronouns.
Personally like when people use my pronouns interchangeably. So that means sometimes referring to me with she, her pronouns, sometimes with they, them pronouns, and sometimes with he, him pronouns, and shifting it up. But if that feels tricky to you, that's totally fine. You can just default to they, them pronouns while you practice using them interchangeably.
Practice.
How about fuck off? How's that sound, you fucking...
Yeah, I know. Fuck you, Zoe. You come with your bloody list of instructions. What is wrong with these people? They get worse and worse. Did you see Elon Musk blasting the woke culture is so brilliant. These people are just absolutely pathetic. Oh, so while we're all getting our heads around Zoe and her multiple pronouns, she'll be fine if we just do they, them until we have completed practicing interchanging her pronouns like she would like them to be done. Seriously, Zoe, buy some shampoo and shut the fuck up.
Again, though, everyone who uses multiple sets of pronouns might like them used in different ways and might have different preferences.
Oh, great. So there's a heap of you on the planet who've all got different multiple pronouns who all like them used differently. So there's probably someone who likes a particular pronoun on Monday and another one on Tuesday. There's people that like odd days of the week and even days of the week. This is great news, Zoe. Thanks for this. Awesome thoughts.
And when in doubt, it's always a good idea to politely ask,
I'll politely ask you to shut the fuck up. Your name is Zoe, and that's what I'm calling
Yeah, you tell her.
How
you
can
tell
I
her.
use your pronouns in a way that are most affirming to you?
The thing is, I don't care. People just being nice to me is affirming to me, Zoe. You fucking pain in the ass.
Look how fake her smile is too.
I know. I'm on my pause game. I
fun
want
that
to punch that smarmy, smug. Oh, thank you for giving me permission to study you.
Yeah.
And how you like your
Jesus.
pronouns is. I'm playing her one more time because I'm getting
Look
fired
how
up.
hairy her arms are. Those
My
are some
pronouns
man
are.
arms.
Oh, I
That's
will
disgusting.
now. Look, I did move from the greasy hair to the eyebrows, but I just want to slap this girl. Seriously. Sorry, I want to slap they, them, him, her, she, we, whatever, pee, wee. I don't fucking know. Sorry, I'm practicing, Zoe. Give me some time till I work out how
Actually,
to
you know what?
indicate
She's
the
shaming people right now
pronoun.
with her bio because her bio says LGBTQ. It is actually now 2 LGBTQ. There's a 2 in front of it now. So, Zoe, check your fucking self, all right? You're offending a whole generation of people.
Take that, Zoe.
Are they, she, or he? And here's how I like them used.
Why? I don't get it.
Hi, my name is Zoe Stoller, and I am a gender fluid content creator and social worker. Not everyone who's
Never heard of you before. I think calling yourself a content creator is stretching.
But now,
things.
thanks to you, we've all heard of her. So, thanks for that one, Tori.
Finn and I you do in 1 second, Zoe.
gender fluid will use multiple sets of pronouns, but I do.
Great.
And even those who do use multiple sets of pronouns might have different nuances and expectations.
And that's why you're all so much fun, because you've all got your own flipping nuances. And if we don't flip and pay attention and get them right, then we're committing acts of violence against you.
And there's yet to be a transgender enter the male competition and win. So I would assume so, Sav.
With how they want people to use them.
That's the lesson you need to learn first, Zoe, is having expectations sets you up for disappointment, you twit. Stop expecting anyone around you to give a fuck about you and your multiple pronouns, for crying out loud. Don't you dare have expectations of the rest of the world to pander to what you think is fabulous and your little nuances. And thanks for letting us know that every one of you walking out there has your own fucking nuances. Like, seriously, Zoe, wash your hair. And I think based on what Finn said, shave your arms too.
Do you think when she hits the wall at 30, she's going to look back on her life and be like, why was I so art-hearted? You think that'll happen?
No, I think they're going to
lose.
No, because that's where I love Elon Musk's rants, because he is talking primarily, as I do, about the delusion and the fact that it's going to get worse.
It's a mental disorder.
It's not going to actually, they're not going to grow out of this. It's not a phase. They are living in this delusion. And as they get older and encounter new things like, you know, jobs, God forbid, and the real world and losing friends and family and all that sort of stuff, it's just going to escalate. It's going to get more and more. They will be championing grief in their later years. Their grief is going to be more brutal and difficult than anyone else's. That's the sort of personality they've got. They're unbearable, boring, annoying fuckwits.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And Sav, you're right, because these people aren't going to breed. They actually did a study on this already. They found that these progressive people aren't repopulating the earth, which means all repopulation happening at the moment is all like right-winging people, which means in like 20 years, everyone is going to be like Trumpians. The whole population is going to be majority right-leaning.
Look, I'm getting
off.
It really doesn't matter, you know, because there's other elements of this generation that have their own little nuances that are equally as irritating.
No way. This is the pinnacle. This is so stupid. This is
Stop
just
the planet. I seriously want to get
forcing their shit on everyone else. It's so bloody goddamn.
And absolutely no regard for older people. Like they're the most ageist, despicable little shit turds imaginable. And I know that there are plenty of parents out there that are anti-smacking now, but I swear to God, that little pat on the bum that we all got when we were being dickheads like this girl saved our lives. And we went off to school and were actually popular and had friends because we were good people. We weren't doing this kind of crap.
The old wooden spoon I used to get. Bloody hell.
Yeah, no, my mum. Jim,
that worked a treat. Look how well I turned out.
Well, Mum had a Decor. Decor was a brand of spoons, and they were plastic, but they were really brittle and hard. And she whacked my sister on the back of her leg, and it snapped and speared my sister in the back of her leg.
Oof.
I know, but we were also impressed by it. We were just like, wow, that's really cool. You got speared in the leg. My mum.
Jesus. There you go. That explains why you are the way you are.
I never got the wooden spoon. That was like last resort in our household. Only my brother and sister ever got whacked with a spoon. I was too fast. I got up that tree very quickly and had supplies for food, like food supplies for 2 days if I needed to stay up there.
Do you think this chick's eating too many potato chips and that's why she's got real bad depression?
Possibly. Possibly. All right. Come on, Zoe. Educate us.
Sometimes
I'm really only playing the rest of it now so I can check out her hairy arms.
referring to she, her pronouns.
Sorry, her, his, theirs. I'm learning, Zoe.
How dare you?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, but in the context of that sentence, you say, no, don't say them hairs. You say their hairs. Oh, for God's sake. Stop it, Finn.
They's hairs.
Can you keep your nuances to yourself?
Sometimes with they, them pronouns, and sometimes with he, him pronouns, and shifting it up. But if that feels tricky to you, that's totally fine. You can just default to they, them pronouns while you practice using them interchangeably.
Thank you. I'll practice every day for the rest of my life, you fucking wanker.
Again, though, everyone who uses multiple sets of pronouns might like them used in different ways and might have different preferences.
And yes, once again, oh joy, can't wait to encounter you and your ilk. All of you with your different nuances and pronouns. It's going to be a great day for me. Fucking great day for me. Yeah, you and your ilk.
And when in doubt, it's always a good idea to politely ask.
No, I'm like politely asking you once again to wash your fucking hair and shut the fuck up.
How can I use your pronouns in a way that are most affirming to you?
Just call me Tori because that's my name. I didn't see any hairy arms, but anyway.
I'm over this one. Oh, they're hairy. Trust me.
She finished.
I can't stand any more of that face. That's pissing me off.
It finished. I got to the end twice. Yay, me.
Oh, good.
So, yes, Wokey of the week. I agree. The unbearable boringness of their being. They're tiresome, too. Like, they're actually, I mean, people generally are draining. Like, they're bad, you know, people just being people's draining without them having this added sprinkle on top, for God's sake.
Remember, we got this week's sponsor is Red Bull. So I was able to afford 2 watches this week because Red Bull has now sponsored the show officially. So if you want to go pick up some Red Bull, support the show, there's a little batshit logo down the bottom. That's how you know it's ours. Go check that out. Anywhere that sells Red Bull now sells batshit Red Bull. Thanks, Red Bull. You're the best. What do you have to say about Red Bull, Tori?
28% of all profits go to Red Bull.
No, that's not correct. No profits go to Red Bull. We keep them all. So I
don't know if she even wants a husband, Savannah, because it depends on the day.
Yeah.
If she's identifying as a him that day, then she probably wants a wife.
No husband's going to get with that because no man that's sane would ever choose something that crazy.
And imagine those sorts of couples too, like what they'd be like talking, their conversation, just all about themselves and their labels and their pronouns. And, you know, meanwhile, the entire world is falling apart and they don't even notice because, God forbid, they don't spend more time focusing on the labels they want everyone to use when they're talking about them. Oh, my God, boring, exhausting.
Let's do a recap to us. What do we got? Let's rerun our
that's
stories.
Your job. That's what the producer does, mate.
I haven't written them down.
I know. I was joking. All right. So, but you
Red
will
Bull
have
gives
to,
you wings. Thanks, Scout.
At the end, mate, you will have to. Gives you bat wings. Gives you bat wings. It gives you bat wings.
I don't get it.
It's a twist on their slogan. Red Bull gives you wings. I said Red Bull gives you bat wings because it's bat shit.
No. Red Bull doesn't make you bat shit. That's not what. We don't want to lose the sponsorship, Tori, so we don't want to insult Red Bull. They're a very good company.
You are pissing all over a very witty, quick play on words that I came up with, and I deserve credit for that. Red Bull gives you bat wings.
Again, we want to be respectful of Batshit because they are our first sponsor on the show. So we very much thank Red Bull. You are #1 drink worldwide.
I'm so upset I can't kick you out when you're producing. All right.
So anyway, that has been the show for this week. You like that one,
Lola.
Jules? You like that one?
Lola. Nobody puts Lawler in the corner, but somebody did. Good to see you, Grover. All right, so.
Oh my God! Here for the recap.
Yeah.
Good timing.
And Lawler, you're voting. You have to listen to the summary and choose which one you think was funny. We kicked off the show with Christian Testicle. Oh, the guy that European.
They love that I kicked you out, Jules. Look at this. They're going off.
He's not going to. Yeah, they love it when I boot you out too. I'm not even mentioning that European politician. No one understood him. Then we had hot chips make you depressed. What a load of shit. Then poor old Stumpy McGee went in to have her uterus tweaked and had a bloody arm amputated.
Bloody hell.
Minor error there, Dr. Katzi.
Would have saved some money, though. Surely an arm amputation would be more expensive than a uterus trim. You know what I mean?
Well, it wasn't a trim. I mean, I just,
Overall.
Who knows what it was?
Cash.
Well, the full hysterectomy is not a cheap operation, Finn, but I would imagine amputation to be quite up there for sure. Xi Jinping, if he wiped his bum with a bit of paper, you'll be able to see it in a Chinese museum near you. We had alien wars. Will they happen? And will aliens be throwing space junk back at us? I certainly hope so. Big Ben should have gone for a smaller Ben, and you would have fit under the bridge at the end of the London Marathon. Tajay in the USA, locking up all the goods because people are stealing everything. And we ended with Wokey of the Week. And the only thing we learned from him, her, they is hairy arms need shampooing just like your dirty head. Oh, did Finn just prematurely evacuate?
No. You're doing the thing, so I was making you full screen.
So you now have to go vote now in chat, Finn. Come back, mate.
What I'm going for this week.
Actually, I reckon I can do it.
Target is batshit. Everything's locked up.
Speaking of batshit, we summed up the stories. I just did that. You're meant to put vote now. But fuck yous, man. I'll do it.
Vote now. Done.
I bet you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, I see mine first.
Get there over to YouTube and you'll see differently.
No, I definitely beat you.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Look at YouTube chat. Nay.
Let's see.
Oh, it's different. No, you've got it on top chat. Put it on live chat.
No. Live chat.
I swear to God, on my YouTube screen, I got it in first. Anyway,
people are voting. Vote now. Smooth Criminal Podcast. Vote now. So I think the batshit got it, which was me.
Whatever. Scout got the lady with the arm amputation. I'm confused. Did we just what? Humanimal? I'm confused. Now, I put up with your typos, but those I can't read. I'm sorry. Hairy arms. Oh, you're giving the Wokey of the Week a vote there, Lawler.
Wow.
Nice one.
There we go.
Tajay. Hey, Savannah picked up Stumpy too. Good on you, girl. See, she's really Savannah and I. You recall nothing.
Surely you reckon, Sav?
Well, so far the girl who I'm voting for Stumpy. I'm voting for Stumpy as well. Because that is batshit. What are you voting for, Finn?
I've already said Target. Target's messed up. That's out of control.
Tajay, well, I didn't pay attention to you saying that. I was busy reading chat and adding.
Never.
I usually do, but this is vote taking. You're going to be doing this next week, and I'm going to talk over the top of you the whole time. And then I'll be like, but you didn't hear me, Finn.
Huh?
You hear what I was saying? I have to zone out when it's voting time. Is that all the votes we're likely to get? How many people are watching? I don't even have that data.
These
32?
32 people. We got 7 apparently. 7 people are watching this live right now.
Oh, what a shame. There should be more. I mean, you haven't been this peppy for years.
Yeah, guys.
Everyone's missed it.
Subscrizzle, share it around, get everyone on here, all right?
Well, it looks like Stumpy wins, man, unless Humanimal decides to just vote randomly. But
Come on.
Got
the
1 minute.
Pick one. 1 minute. I'll count it.
Told.
We'll count it together. Are we counting down? See those little hands spinning? Which one? We'll time it on both.
I like the silver one.
That's a minute. There we go. Do ya?
Number 3.
Vote now.
Stumpy.
Silver or gold, guys? What do we reckon?
Silver. Stumpy won. Well and truly. It was a landslide. 4 votes.
I thought
went
Target
in
would
to
have got it
get
for sure.
her uterus removed and woke up, well, whatever, something with her uterus, and woke up minus an arm.
Damn.
Nope.
Should we finish it off with the little photo of her? What are we reckon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we need to see who won the Golden Batsh medal for sure. Here
There
she
she
is
is.
again.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Rio
I can't
de
believe how
Janeiro. But here's the thing, though. It
her
says
mother is.
sus on the bloody form right there. If it says suspect on it, you know, it's going to be sus. So what are you doing? Her mum does not seem interested.
Her mum doesn't give a flying fuck.
What the fuck? Oh, my God. This poor lady. This poor lady.
I hope she
Holy
wasn't
fuck.
left-handed.
Well, she's not now. If you were here at the beginning, Sav, you would know. There's a schedule, all right? Stick to it. Bloody hell. Gets in late, bloody demand and wants to know things. How to control these people.
Replay crew for you, Savannah.
Yeah. Go back,
on the upside,
rewatch it, all right?
On the upside, she does have good boobs, Savannah. You're right. She does have good boobs. Oh, she certainly does.
Does she? Does she though? All right. We'll go with that.
What? Come on, we're trying to, polish the turd here. This poor chick.
She's got a good sense of style. We'll give her that. She won't ever be able to do 2 watches, but,
I know the Aussie Ted. I know you thought Finn said clitoris earlier, but he was saying uterus.
Uterus, I said. Uterus. Come on, guys. Get with it. Out of control. All righty.
No one has ever pronounced uterus in the history of anything.
I am a bloody leading icon in these things, all right? Everyone looks to me to know what's going on in the future, all right? So people will be saying it.
There's my sunny bum. Chilling like a villain. She is still rocking the sexy tops. I'm so with you. Oh, what? This isn't our music.
Guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a whammer. It's been a whammer. What do we say to them?
Turn this crap off.
What do we say? It's been that shit. What a bloody episode and a half. All right, guys, be here next week, 8:30 AEST, Australian Eastern Standard Time. All right?
I'd wave goodbye.
You are going to get us banned. I'm removing that. All right, guys, remember, next week, 8:30. Be here, be square. All right? That's the way to do it. Good night, everyone.